No, you should not use your HVAC. There's a couple reasons why. One of the reasons is when your home was built, that HVAC unit was sized exactly for the size of your house, the square footage, the height of the ceilings, stuff like that. So if you come in later down the road and try to, increase the area that HVAC unit is trying to heat or cool, then you essentially have an undersized HVAC system now, because if you have a 1,500 square foot house, just a one level house, a ranch house, and you start trying to heat and cool the crawl space, then you've essentially doubled the square footage that HVAC unit has to heat and cool. And your HVAC unit's number one responsibility is to heat and cool your house. It does also pull the moisture out of the air to some extent, but that is the number two function. So it's not really the most efficient function of that system. The other thing is that unless you cut a return, and a return for an HVAC is where the HVAC unit sucks the air from, runs it back through the system, it heats or cools the air, and then it pushes the air back out to the rest of your home. Unless you put a return in the crawl space, then you're not going to be pulling any of that moisture. You're just going to be pumping air down there, and that moisture that is down there is not going to have nowhere to go. It's just going to circulate. The last thing I would want to see anybody do is pull air from their crawl space. Depending on if it's encapsulated, how it's encapsulated, who done the work, depending on if they did a mold remediation, you could decrease your indoor air quality by pulling that air up. That's typically, we typically try to keep that air out of the house, and vice versa, just keep them separate. So we like to stay away from it. We've never used the HVAC. We don't know of any specific situation where that would be a good idea, and we would highly recommend having one piece of equipment that is probably a eighth of the cost of your HVAC system in the crawl space, and its only function is to pull moisture out. That's the number one function. That's what it's most efficient doing, and that's what we recommend, and also that's what we install.